Hi everyone, this is Deborah. So this is the biggest mistake you could make in your relationship with whoever, with which other sex, whatever, and that is to lose yourself. If you don't recognize the person that you used to be in a relationship, that is your biggest red flag to get out. If you're always putting the other person first and you're not thinking of yourself, and this is a very big problem with empaths. It was my problem. I always made everybody else a priority. The business, my ex, and I didn't think about myself. I was not a selfish person. I tried to give my time to almost everybody in my family. I try to visit some of them at least a couple times a year. Of course, I don't expect them to reciprocate. You should never do that. But I should have looked out more for myself and never put all your eggs in one basket. I always put all my eggs in my marriage and in all the promises he made me. Well, they were false promises. He always said, oh, we're going to sell all the land and then we can retire and live on the water at the beach. Honey, don't you ever go by that. Don't ever. Even if you get it in writing, it's just a falsehood. I think it's a lot like love bombing. They'll tell you anything just to get you in their life, you know. They'll tell you anything just to shut you up. So I go by actions. You should always go by actions. So, evidently I'm stuck here in traffic for a long time. But, yeah, I never thought of myself alone. And I always put my ex on a pedestal. I thought he was something like a god. I should have put God on the pedestal, right? Not a human, not a person from this earth. But I needed to be more selfish. And this is the thing. Women need to be more selfish. They need to start their own little nest egg. You need to be able to survive. If your spouse was to up and divorce you or pass or just, die tomorrow, you need to be able to support yourself. And that's why, Susie Orman always telling people to have emergency fund. Yeah, you need to have that emergency fund. Yeah. Now, I did live off of my furniture and I had a lot of, I had a 529 plan, a Roth. I lived off that, and I sold almost all of my stocks to survive. But a lot of people were probably not as lucky as I was. And I had land that I sold during my divorce. But you really, that's one reason why I didn't like who I was. I was only a sliver of what I used to be. When I was 16, I would go anywhere. I would do anything. I was very adventurous, and then after you're married for 40 years, you get stagnant. I became I had agoraphobia. I wouldn't leave the house for 10 years. It was because I was just mentally distraught and sad. Now I get in my car and go wherever the hell I want. So yeah, when you lose yourself and who you are and your morals and the things you believe in, it's time to get out.